In this video, what I'm going to do is add predefined standard Windows Dialog Boxes to my form here, and I'm going to put them under format under font and color. So first thing I want to do is open the dialogues, and if you look near the bottom of your toolbox, right here there's one called Color Dialog under the Dialogs tab. So I'm going to drag that, just kind of drop it anywhere. And there's another one called Font Dialog, which I'm going to drag and just kind of drop anywhere. And in our component tray, along with the menu strip and the tooltip, we now have a color dialog and a font dialog. And to do this properly, what I'm going to do is get another label. And I'm going to add a label to the bottom of the screen. And the label is going to be add water. So let me just get the label. Here it is. Put it down here. And the text is going to say add water. Add water. And we'll put a little exclamation point on that. And we'll put it down there, add water. And I'm going to call this label LBL output. OUTPUT. So this is label output, add water. And we're just going to move it right about there. Okay, so under format now, if I wanted to change the font of something, like say label output, I will double click on font. And that should take me right here, tool strip menu item for font. And I want to add the following code. Font dialog, and it's dialog 1 dot font equals LBL label output dot font. And what this does is it saves the font we're currently using in font dialog 1 dot font. Now what I want to do, if font dialog 1, and it's right here, dot show dialog right here, and that's a method. Okay, let's put it right there. Is not equal to dialog result dot cancel. Okay, what we can do if it's not equal to cancel? Well, what we're going to do is say LBL output font equals font dialog 1 dot font. And what this basically says is I saved the font here originally. If it's equal to cancel, it stays the same. But if it's not equal to cancel, what the show dialog does is it opens all the different fonts you can get, and it's going to read whatever the user selects and puts it into the font. So let's just see this working. So we'll start it up. And here we go. So add water's down here. So let's just move it. Format font. Well, there's all the different things we can check. Okay, let's do Old English text, bold, and 22. Okay, there it is. Add water. It's changed. Okay, the same thing we can do. Let's just close this off now for color. So let's go over here and double click on color. And so the same thing we want to do with the color options that we have. We'll say color dialog 1, because these are dialogues, dot color equals LBL output dot for color. And remember, right now, whatever the for color is the color of LBL output, whatever we set in our form. Okay, if color dialog 1 dot show dialog. And what this does is it brings up again a table that they can pick from. And if that is not equal to, cancel, dialog result dot cancel, meaning I don't want to change it, I've changed my mind. Well, then what we will say is LBL output dot for color is equal to color dialog 1 dot color. Okay. Now again, LBL output was just the new thing, add water, that I put on the screen. So here we go. Let's start it up. There's our add water. Let's change the color. Okay, I want to make it, let's make it an obnoxious color. Okay, boom, there it is. And again, I can also change the font to make it, stencil, oblique 24 and underlined. And there it is, add water. Okay, so that is adding some standard Windows dialog boxes to your menus. You can do the same thing with file, to save a file, get a file, and we'll see that in a few weeks when we start working with files in our programs.